Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Teesha, and today is the day we are going to share my candle collection. Now, this will definitely be a couple of parts. I'm hoping to get it done in two, but I don't want to make the videos too long for you all, but it has been highly requested that I share this collection with you all. So I'm going to break it down. I'm going to share with you what I got. It has grown a lot. I've always collected candles. And at the end, I'll share some numbers with you on what I have on hand in this collection. So I will do some chatting along the way. So because we know me, right? So grab a drink, grab a snack, because we are going to take this little wall apart. I'm going to share with you what I have, and I'm going to kind of talk about, like, you know, when I get to like the multiples, how many I have. Sorry, the window's shut and you can see all that. But yeah, this is definitely going to be done in a couple of parts. Today I'm going to share the wall. I hope to get through that. I probably won't go over scent notes. I might stop at a few candles. I do have some older ones that did make it through the move or that I've got off Mercari. So just some things that maybe we haven't seen in a couple of years, I'll stop and chat about. But other than that, this is just a quick little intro to say I'm starting this collection series. This is not to brag about what I have or anything. It's just that a lot of times you all have asked me like to share my collection. So I'm going to break it down. Candles, I've got that at least two parts. We're going to do perfume. We're going to do my fine fragrances collection. I won't do it with this window craziness. I'll fix the lighting, but I figured since we were just going to be basically not even on camera, I would get on real quick and kind of tell you what this video is going to be about. So let's jump right in. Okay guys, we are jumping in with the top cube, and I'm just going to do this section by section. So there will be a lot of stopping and starting, but I'll try to fix it in editing. But this is the top cube, and this is where I store these collections. So I have a sugared pecan pie, an old-fashioned cider donut, a pumpkin snickerdoodle. Back there I have a laundry day, vanilla birch, and cranberry peach. And then I was able to find these on Candle Day. I had found the really fancy jar. This is one of our first like increase in prices. So up there's a winter, I have a flannel, and a wine cellar. Now sometimes I do just get one of a candle. I might do a current burn review. I want to continue burning it for a post burn, but I know most of these candles are unburnt. These are probably a backup I had, and I'll kind of explain that as I go through. But this is the first little section. Here we go with row number 2. I have vanilla pumpkin marshmallow, blueberry maple pancakes, pumpkin cupcakes, from the, I don't remember if it's like Give Love collection. There's Joy sugared snickerdoodle, Love champagne or cotton candy champagne, Peace iced raspberry Bellini. And then I really fell in love with these collections. So I kind of have all of them all together up in this cube, but I really like this fall 3 Kate's Treats collection. The Christmas collection, I just had one of each because they kind of underwhelmed me, to be honest. And then I really just started loving the matte style of these color run collections. So as you see over here, I have Bergamot Waters, Lavender Bergamot, and Cozy Cashmere. Row 3, pumpkin pecan waffles, sugared cherry crisp, an autumn day from that fall 3 Kate's Treats collection. And then these were Candle Day candles that I got and never got to burning. So I have a cinnamon clove buds, caramel drizzle, Mary cookie. I do like that plaid pattern. And then 3 more from the color run, vanilla bean, which is one of my favorites. I love the marshmallow scent there. Midnight blue citrus, and pumpkin apple. Okay, I'm going to try this one a little bit different so there's not so much starting and stopping. So back there, this was from, I want to say spring of 2021. I have a mango waters. I got that at Candle Day, but then sweet rosemary vanilla is one of my favorites that I picked up from that collection. And then sugared lemon zest. It's always a good one. Here's a few more. A black cherry merlot I picked up at Candle Day. 2 pink lemonades. I really love that one. And then let's see here. Sorry for all the grunting back here. Island Daydream, sugared lemonade, and a rose water and ivy. And then in the back there, I did exchange for one of the new packages of Wild Berry Jam Donut. If you've been watching me for a while, you know that I've pretty much picked that up in every packaging that they have offered. And then 2 lavender vanilla. That one is so nice. I really recommend that if you can still find any of those ombre color run jars. Then there's a couple more Christmas ones back there. An Ice Vanilla Woods, sugared, wait, what is that? Cinnamon sugared pecan, and then an iced cranberry scone. Really loved all of those. All right, let's finish up this top shelf. So then I have a banana bundt cake that I exchanged out, 2 pomegranate lemonades. I really like that one, but I tried it just at this time of year and it's really hard to burn right now. It's such a summer scent. 1 of the new blueberry pie, which I'm really excited to have, and then 2 of the sprinkled birthday cake. Now I know you guys haven't seen me review any of these, they are coming. And then I do have, again, as you've seen in my latest little haul, some exchanges, dark amber and oud. That one is really nice. And then 2 of the raspberries and whipped vanilla, which is a repackage, in my opinion, of the unicorn sprinkles. So let's bring up a few more here. I have exchanged for a sweet berry peony and then a coconut cream pie. And then from the new Willy Wonka collection, let me see if I can get these up here. I don't want to drop any candles on camera. Prosecco and peaches, lavender marshmallow, pink lilac, and vanilla. And then to finish up this top row, I did exchange for a BU, which is a bubbly rosé, one of my favorites. As you will see here, I have several. I have a lemon cake pop. I did grab a confetti daydream and one of my exchanges as well. I have thoughts on that one, but we will come back to that, or this video will be way too long. And then I got 2 of the Positively Sweet when they had that 1650 candle sale. That one is really nice. And I have a couple candles I want to compare that one with too. So lots of, like, a lot of these just were, you know, lots of sales right at that last part of the year. And then these are like new candles and I need to start reviewing. So let's jump into row number 2. So that was row number 1. As we're going here, I'm trying to figure out new ways to share this with you. So I went ahead and cleaned up 2. So maybe we can make less starts and stops. So these 2 units right here, these 2 cubes have all of my candles for the most part that I have 3 of. So before 2020, like 2019 and before, if I loved a candle, I backed it up with at least 1. But then what I was coming to find out was that I would never touch that candle because I would always burn through one and save 1 for my collection. So a lot of these have at least 1 that have been like somewhat burnt, or, you know, I used a current burn review and maybe didn't get it to a post burn reviews. But as you know, I collect and I burn. I go through about 6 a week. So they're all at different stages. But for the most part, if I love a scent, I will now back it up. Like I'll get 3. So these 2 cubes, long story short, are candles I have 3 of. So lemon lavender shortbread. I really love this one. I've burnt through several. So I've had many more of the Kate's Treats, the fall 3. I think those are online exclusives, but that scent is so good. And then there's one of the original ones that I had gotten. I love peppermint sugar cookie, so you've seen I've burnt through several of those this year, but there's one of the older packages from, I want to say 2020, and then 2 from this year. And then I don't even know when I got this Paris Cafe. Let me look real quick. So that's how you can tell. You see that number there? If it starts with a 0, that means it came out or was made in 2020. So that's kind of how when people tell you, you know, when they got their candle, that's how they can tell is from that number. So that came out in 2020. I wasn't sure if I got it before that or not. So there's that shelf. And then over here, I have hoarded red velvet cupcake. When you guys remember my candle day order when like some came and some didn't, well, I ended up getting 3 of that one. I have 1,000 Wishes, which is like my favorite, one of my favorite scents of all time from Bath & Body Works. So I have 3 of those, 1 from candle day this year and then 2 from online exclusives I've ordered. And then this was my favorite scent. This one is pretty close with Salted Pretzel Milkshake, but I fell in love with this one first, just probably because it like came out at that right time of the year. So this is Blue Raspberry Snow Cone. So I have 3 of those. Right, here's row 2. So I do have a cookies and cream milkshake from Candle Day 2020, I think, and I burnt through the one I had, and then I was just saving this one. But then we did get Vanilla Swirl Brownie this year for Candle Day. Really good. It's the same candle. You guys know my love for these 2 right here. So we have brown sugar latte and caramel brulee latte. And yes, this is the reason why there were none in stores. I bought them all. No, I think I've had probably 4 or 5 of each of these. I just really love them. As soon as I burn one and they have a sale, I end up adding one to cart, and then you get this. So then over here is Merry Maple Pancakes. Picked that up at Candle Day. Love Every Bunny, which is sweet carrot cake. that was just a favorite from spring 2021. And then I have a little mixture here. So again, I try to just put my candles together that are similar. That's how I organize. So I have a wild berry jam donut from the Kate's Treats Fall 3, and then 2 of the original wild berry jam donut. I will say I have returned a couple of I got from the latest packaging, not the purple, but this one, because it just didn't throw the same. This original packaging from the bake shop was such a strong thrower. So that's row 2. And like I said, this up here is going to be mostly more of the newer candles, and then my older candles are going to be in the bottom because that's just how I organize them too. So here's an overview of row 3, blueberry sugar. I got 2 from this year from Candle Day. I just had the one up top there, and I just haven't burned. I thought I would, but I never got a chance to. Blackberry cream frosting was a favorite from this winter. Again, from Candle Day, when my order got messed up, I got sent 6 of these white velvet coconuts, and every time Sneeko the Diva talks about this one, I want to light one up. So I don't think I'll end up keeping 3 for long. I've already gone through 2. I have 1 in the burn rotation, and then there's these 3. And then I have Hope Winter Peach Marshmallow. That one's really nice, and it's really a fun one to blend with other candles. So you'll see that one in some of the fresh blend videos I bring you. Orange Pineapple Punch was like a favorite right next to Pink Watermelon last summer. I couldn't stop burning these. So this isn't all I've ever bought. I probably had 6, 7 Pink Watermelons, and the same with Orange Pineapple Punch. Those are my scents. I'm a fruity candle girl, so those had to be backed up in the collection. All right, guys, we're almost done with the first half. That's not bad. So down here, again, all new exchanges I've done recently. I have pink Prosecco frosting, which is pretty close to blackberry cream frosting, but I'll explain that more in a review. I had to get my hands on champagne margarita because it was very, compared quite highly to Frosted Moscow Mule, which is one of my all-time favorite candles that I only have 1 of, and then Toasted Coconut Eclair, which is really similar to Toasted Coconut S'mores. In my opinion, I know that some of the better reviewers have dissected that one down, and they have the same thoughts, but probably a little bit more refined. But for me, my nose, my ability, that's the same candle. Pink Apple Punch is another fruity favorite of mine. So I have just 3 different packages there. I think I have more down there somewhere, but those are the recent ones, and it went with this little pink theme I had going on over here. I have 3 of the Bubbly Rosé. Like I said, I really enjoy that one. And then 3 of the iced dragon fruit tea. I think I have a couple more in my burn rotation, which I will share in the next video. And sorry for all the breathing. These are actually heavy, and as I'm moving them around, I feel like I'm getting sweaty, but this is that row, and now we're gonna move down to the bottom. Okay, guys, I'm gonna do this cube and then this one second, because this has got a lot of my older candles and my Mercari purchases. So in the back there, you see I have a Laundry Day. I love that candle. That is a powerhouse, as well as 2 Harvest Linen, which also are powerhouse candles. When I come in this room, I get this. It's funny because you saw how far back up there my Paris Cafe candles were. And these, I have to keep them a little separate. And these are the 2 scents I smell. I get that Harvest Linen Laundry Day fresh. And then I also get the Paris Cafe coffee. Like when I open the door for the first time, it's crazy. And then back there, I just had an extra of the Marshmallow Fluff from the Easter collection last year. And then I also had a Stars and Stripes Firecracker Pop. I love that one. It's so fruity and good. And then I did end up keeping one of these warm apple pies from last summer, 4th of July. It wasn't my favorite burn. I was kind of underwhelmed. I remember the older version of apple pie, warm apple pie, being so much better than that one, but I did keep one. And then my Bake Shop collection's down here too. Like I said, I know that was recent. That was like early 2021, but newer candles go up there, and then we start to kind of get down into my older stuff down here. So Pineapple Pancakes, Pink Apple Punch, oh, there's another one, and then Bubbly Rosé, there's another one. See, I like what I like. Here's the next row. There's a Strawberry Pound Cake up there. Yeah, I love that one. I'm surprised I only have 1 in my collection, but yeah, I just have 1 in my collection right now. 2 of the Pumpkin Spice Latte candles. I think those are both packagings that came out this year in 2021. And then I did keep 1 of each of these from the summer of 2021. I really like Berry Waffle Cone every time. Coastal Watermelon was the unsung hero of this collection though. I wish I would have got my hands on more. And then that was one that kept going in on the line for summer sass, and I never could check out with it. And then let's talk about Ice Cream Bar. That one was underwhelming, but I did think it was going to be the first time they tried to repackage cookies and cream milkshake, but it wasn't. And then, like I said, I do think I have 1 of all the candles I liked from the bake shop. So there's a lemon cake pop, an iced blueberry biscotti, and a whipped coffee down there. Let's get the next row. Guys, here's the next row. So I have 2 crushed candy canes in different packaging. That one was underwhelming this year. I ended up, those were a couple of the exchanges because I've always loved that candle. And I burnt through 2 in the polar bear packaging, and I just couldn't get a blend. I mean, I did end up blending one I liked okay, but it wasn't strong enough for me, so I did return. And then, well, you hear me breathing, sorry. It's a Tutti Frutti jelly beans, which is a champagne toast repackaged to me. It's not different enough for me to say it's not, but those are the Easter, what did Tina Marie call those? The Where's Waldo Easter bunnies? Yeah, that was funny. Be Mine Candy Hearts. That is another Pink Fairy Gumdrop repackage from last Valentine's Day. I'm going to pull those this year, though, to burn. And then, oh, another pink lemonade down there. And then I love tie-dye. You guys see in all my hoodies, the hoodies I'm wearing today is a tie-dye. So I did keep one of each of these. Cereal and Cartoons was really cool, but the cinnamon note was not Cinnamon Toast Crunch for me. It was more spicy. And then I have that one last salted pretzel milkshake. So I don't know if I'll ever burn it. And then Rainbow Confetti was okay, but it wasn't necessarily Fruity Pebbles to me. But I did like that collection. I hope they try that again this year. And let's see if I can do this without dropping any candles. So here are my other Pink Fairy Gumdrop. So this one my friend Gabby sent me. And then this one was from Christmas 2020. Yeah. And then I have one of these from, let's see when that one was made. This is 2019. So yeah, that was a really pretty collection. I just like confetti. So I have 3 of those. And then, oh gosh, here we go. So these are favorites from summer 2021. Sorry, now we're getting to be just a messy little filmer here. Juicy Pink Grapefruit was so good. It was so good. I have that one left and I loved it. This is an interesting candle. I go to want to burn it, and then I just love it on cold. So I haven't burnt it yet. And then Pineapple Mango is delicious. And then of course, to wrap up this little cube, I have 3 summer boardwalks. So 2 from Candle Day and 1 from last summer. I didn't find any of those on 75% off, but I've heard that that's what a lot of people are finding. So this collection here, and I think actually this one is now 2, but those are, you know, I have a lot there for summer. So fingers crossed I don't have to just buy another package. But again, I know that some might look at this and say this is excessive, but I really do collect candles. So I love having these. And you know, it's a victimless crime. So let's jump into this one. This is probably the one I'll spend the most time on. This is my favorite cube besides my little like sets of 3s up there, the little 3 Musketeer section. So let me deconstruct this and I'll be right back. Okay, friends, so here we go. So these back here are this whole section over here on this side are all of my core scents that I have in candle form. So black tie wasn't one, but it just felt like it belonged in this area. So that I actually got at Candle Day this year, as well as an ocean candle, which smells really good. And then remember I was telling you, I just kept finding one of these Aromatherapy Relax. It's the black chamomile. Is it just called black chamomile? Yeah. I just kept finding one at every store I went to. So the last store I went to in person, I just grabbed it because I was like, why do I just keep finding one of this candle? And then again, none of these do I have in older packaging. I would love to have an Into the Night in the black matte jar with the black wax, but I did get one this year. And these are just candles I really enjoy, like smelling on cold. So I haven't really been in the mood to burn any of them, but on cold, I can tell you that these are all going to perform pretty good. And then I also have an In the Stars, which I love. And then I kept Open Sky. I kept talking about how I burnt it and it really smelled like the outside, like camping. I don't know, but I did end up loving it more in home fragrance than body care. So I never picked up any of the body care, but I do like this one. It has a nice like black raspberry vanilla with that like camping air note. That's Bonnie's words, not mine, but it was really true. It's just like you smell outdoors. And so Honey Wildflower, I loved this one, but this burnt like hot and fast and kind of viciously. Like I wouldn't walk away from this candle. And I don't think I can remember a time where I burnt a candle down so quickly. Let's look at the wicks, because I've been watching a lot of Sneeko the Diva's videos. She's been talking about wicks. Like, are these those wicks that burn like hot and vicious? I don't know if she'll catch this video, but I don't love the placement of those either. Again, they're in the middle, but I'm telling you, these were like high throwing smoke flames the whole time. So I burned through one. I did think about returning it, but I just kind of kept it for this purpose. Moving on. I loved Hibiscus Paradise. It's just coconut and guava, and it's so pretty. And then Sunshine Mimosa was another disappointing burn for me, but that jar's so cute. And like I said, this is just my little wall of core scents that I've picked up, except for 1,000 Wishes, because I have that in multiples. So I also have a gingham. I don't remember where I got that one. Just recently, because I think that's a newer packaging. And yeah, I like it, but it's just a fresh, light floral scent to me. Pure Wonder is really pretty. I didn't go crazy over it though, just because I was just getting a bunch of other stuff at the time, but I did find one, I think Candle Day. And then Fairy Tale's probably, well, next to Into the Night, my favorite candle in this whole little lineup over here. I wish I would have grabbed more. I think it underwhelmed me a little bit in throw. I need to dust, look at that. But this packaging is like steampunk, Alice in Wonderland vibes, and I love it. And I do sometimes get suckered in for packaging. I get suckered in for all the reasons, you know. I don't think I need all the different packaging of Pink Fairy Gumdrop, but there you are. So let's throw up the next one. So some of these I wanted to just do one at a time to kind of share. So this is an espresso bar, and this is from 2013. Now some of these, not this one, some of these I got on Macari, some are from my original collection, and then some were my mom's. So like this one in particular, I'll never burn, but you can see the wax is getting a little discolored. It still smells really good. But yeah, this was like from 2013. I won't go that deep, but here's another older one. This is Salted Caramel. This should have probably made my caramel video. This is a 2015. Look at that price there. So there's that one. And then this is another one I keep back here. Mocha Latte Swirl. And that one's getting a little discolored. Let's look at the year 2016. So this is going to be probably mostly the oldest candles I have in my collection are going to be on this wall. Okay, let's see. What do we got over here? This is not old, but I put it down here to replace an old candle. I had a French baguette from a long time ago. I don't remember how long, but it got broke. And so this year when they released this online, I went ahead and grabbed it and put it down here. But this is a 2021 release. But this just smells exactly like baking bread. Like you get the like that yeasty note and like a buttery. It's so interesting. I really like that candle, and I just was sad when my original one got broke, so I picked that up this year. Okay, this is another one that I really like. Bonfire S'mores. This was a 2019 candle, and this is like, it's like you can actually smell the you can smell the smoky note in there with the s'more. So it's not just graham, marshmallow, and chocolate. You also get that like bonfire like element. So I like that one a lot. And then this was one I found. Well, when did I find this? Oh yeah, I think it was Candle Day this year. Remember? It was like at a store all by itself, and it would ring up like it wasn't supposed to be sold to me, but they did. 2017. Really good candle. Love that one. So that's another older one in my collection. Let's be careful with that. Okay, let's see. Where are we going next? Sorry. Okay, so the next one here is a You're the One. This came out in 2020. I just didn't have another space over here with the core. So this one I really love. It's got like a textured packaging. So there's the notes there. I don't want to share all of them, but that one's a really pretty one. And then I don't think I've shared with you guys. I have a video coming about some Macari purchases where I didn't actually spend any money. It was like I sold some things and then I used that money to find some candles. And this is one that I picked up, Rosewater Meringue, because this is one that got destroyed on my move. And I just one I always wanted back, and I haven't seen it come back since then. So there's the notes there. It's 2019. Yep. And the same is with this one, Passion Fruit Vanilla Cupcake. I love this one because it's bakery with just a hint, like that passion fruit is so strong. It smells like almost pineapple citrus to me, and then just the lightest bit of floral. It's a really pretty blend. Like that one a lot. And then let's do Vanilla Cola Candy. Was this a 2018 or 2019? 2019. I love this one. I love soda scents though. Yeah, it really does smell like vanilla and cola. It's so good. So there's that one. And then this isn't as old, but it was one that I wasn't touching, so I put it on the shelf. Coconut cream pie from 2021. Nope, 2020. I don't know when that came out. I can't remember now. I think it was early 2021, but that is a really good one as well. And then the last one, my Frosted Moscow Mule. I grabbed two on a whim, Candle Day 2020, and burned through one really quick, and then we haven't seen it back. But I do believe this is a very close. This one's coming to the reunion, Champagne Margarita. So I love this one, but I still will never burn it. It's so good. Okay, guys, so here is a 2018 version of Pineapple Mango. I just thought this was a cute little packaging. Isn't that cute? I love that one. And then here's a Peach Bellini. When did I get this one? Oh, look at that wrapper. That's gross. 2018. So there's another one that made it through the move. And then let's share this one. This is one of my favorite candles ever. I love the Paris Cafe in that French collection that came out. Let's see what the year is. 2017. Yep, I love that one. I had like that entire collection at one point. Sure wish I still did, because that one goes for sale on Mercari at a high price. So let's do this one. This will be another share from my Mercari haul. I skipped on this. I'll be honest, in 2020 I wasn't, that's why you don't see a ton of 2020. I was just not buying a lot of candles, and when I did make a purchase, I'd like buy 4 or 6 and burn through all of them before I'd buy more. I still wasn't over losing all my candles from the move in 2019. And then, so I just wasn't ready to start like building, I still had some. I moved with probably almost about this many candles, and I had packaged them okay, but some ended up broken. I think something heavy was put on them, and then some ended up in a storage unit that was way too hot. So they like melted and got all weird and cracked. It was just crazy. So this one I didn't pick up in 2020. I actually found this on Mercari, and it is so good. And this packaging is so pretty. So I don't think I've shared that video. It's coming. I just kind of pulled a few things that I had purchased from Mercari to talk about in our low buy, no buy. That is one way that you can make some purchases without spending money. But I have to be pretty diligent with selling before buying. So let me grab a couple more. All right, next up we have Cherry Mocha. Let's see when I got this one. 2019. Yeah, this is really good. And I am going to compare that one to the Dark Chocolate Truffles candle. And then next we have PB&J. This was 2019. It's a really unique candle. I really like having it because it just, oh, sorry. I'll put this back and just take the lid off. Oh, it just smells like you can smell the jelly and you can smell the peanuts in there. It's so good. So I love having that one as well. Like I said, these will probably never be burnt, this whole entire section, until they come out with newer ones. But Pumpkin Peanut Brittle, One Lonely Pumpkin Peanut Brittle from 2018. This is another one I will not burn, but I do want to compare it, at least on cold, to the Toasted Hazelnut Praline, because I have some thoughts. See how far behind I am on videos, y'all? So there's that. And then this is another fave, like, of all time, Chocolate Pistachio. Oh my gosh, this is 2016, and I love the color wax. I remember this candle, the first one I burnt through. It like renewed, or maybe even just kickstarted my love of candles. Like, this was like one of the first candles I remember buying multiples of, and I just really love the chocolate mixed with the nutty pistachio. Is so good. I wish they'd bring that one back. I'm going to do a video called Bring It Back, and I'm going to talk about all my older scents that they need to bring back. And then the last one I have here is a cereal marshmallow bar. This was from a Candle Day 2019. And this whole collection was really hard to get your hands on. I remember the store had like 6 of them, and if you weren't first in line and that person grabbed 4, you were just out. And that's how they used to do things. It used to be Candle Day exclusives were truly exclusive. They did not have walls of them. So if you didn't get your hands on it, you were just out of luck. But I did not find rainbow confetti to be the same as this one. I don't know if it's just sat here long enough to where this is stronger, but it does smell different to me. So that is that shelf right there. All right, guys, we are on the bottom shelf. And if you're still with me, put help me, I can't get up, because I don't think I'm ever getting off this floor. My legs are asleep. So this is the very bottom. Now, these shelves are going to have lots of Christmas and fall of like 2020, 2021, maybe a few 2019 sprinkled in here. So let's just jump in. So there's some Goose Creek in here. Back there's a coffee house. That's one of my favorites next to Paris Cafe. It does do a really good job of, it kind of almost mimics it, but I think Paris Cafe is still a tad stronger, but I really like this one. It has a chocolate note. Then I have a varsity jacket and leather. Those are just some delicious men's scents. Here's some of the Wicked Apple that I got from Sass this time around. I went ahead and stuck them down here because I burnt through about 3 of them. I think I have 4 down here in this cube. And then these are my favorite of the fall scents that came out. There's a sweet kettle corn, a fall festival, and a spiced cranberry toffee. And we're just going to keep moving through this so that we can finish up this video. So here's some more. Thanksgiving is so delicious. It's like a nice caramel apple scent. I have a Dutch apple waffle and a sugar cherry crisp. I want to say that's 2020 down there. Marshmallow fireside, spiced gingerbread, and sugared snickerdoodle. Pretty good. Vanilla bean marshmallow was really nice at Christmas. I remember this was from 2020. And then 2 from this year of the Give Thanks, the marbled cupcake one. That was really good as well. Let's throw some more in here. Okay. You guys already know I love this candle. This is Caramel Apple Lane. This is one of my Aldi faves, so I only have one. Honey Glazed Pear Cider. And then this is the only Kringle candle I believe I have left in my collection after I burned through that blueberry maple. It's a root beer donut. And I tell you guys, this smells so authentic. It's a donut. It's a root beer float. It's yum. Let's do 3 more. Sorry, this video is all over the place. If you're still with me, I appreciate you. We have down here is a vanilla and peach tea. This came out in the packaging. I never even got a chance to try it. I did want to just see if it was as good as the spring version that I had several of. This is white caramel cold brew. Love that one. And then I have a toasted vanilla chai. Pretty good, pretty good. Here's 3 more. Oh, I don't know about this, guys. Getting tired. Okay, so up here, this is one of my favorite from the Traveler's Collection from Goose Creek. It's marshmallow macaroon. It's so good. It's got a cookie note. It's sweet marshmallow, vanilla. Our family kitchen, I love praline. Praline is one of my favorite scents, especially in candle form. And so I love this one. It's so good. It's mixed with caramel. Candy bag I kept because this was one of the most interesting candles I've gotten from Goose Creek. It is like smelling a bag of candy. You get like a Starburst vibe, a suckered vibe, a little bit of milk chocolate in there. It's crazy. I don't know how they did it. Here's 3 more backups I have of Howling candles. I love this packaging this year. So I had already had that Wicked Apple backup before Sass, and then I had a Ghoul Friend and Vampire Blood. And I don't think I needed them, but I found them on sale. And then here's some more fall, well, and mixed in, like I said. This is Strawberry Sparkler. I like it okay. I find that it does smell quite a little bit like rosewater and ivy. I pick up that rose scent in there. I also do get like a bubbly Prosecco sparkler vibe, and then the strawberry. I miss this one. Harvest Pomegranate, love. And then this one's good. It's a Give Warmth. What are we calling this guy? Let me see. I can't remember the name of it. It's Peach on Earth, and this is like a, oh, look at like dog hair, sorry. This is very cinnamon vanilla peach, like very much so. It definitely is like a cobbler to me. I haven't burned it yet, but I think it will be really good. All right, here's some more fall. Here's ones I hide because they're in the ugly cake treats collection, but these are my favorite. Banana walnut muffin, that's so good. Pineapple pound cake, really enjoyed that one. There's a frosted cranberry. This packaging was super cute. I just, again, we had our first drop of the video. There's pumpkin apple, welcome home, and champagne toast. 3 more over here. Palm Trees in Paradise, Crystal Waters, and Bow Ties in Bourbon. I like those a lot. Here's Toasted Hazelnut Praline. I don't think it is an exact match to Pumpkin Peanut Brittle. It's pretty close though. They're definitely, you know, both going to the reunion. You know what I'm saying? And then there's one of my OG vanilla and peach teas. I really enjoyed this packaging. Fun fact, I found this exact packaging, but it was champagne toast at SAS. I just had stopped buying, so I picked it up because I was like, oh, a vanilla peach tea and the packaging I love. And it was these exact colors like this with the gold, but it said champagne toast right here. I thought that was really strange. I don't remember that ever coming out. So there's that set. And then let's move back over here. Okay, so here is 2 of the peppermint hot chocolate. I liked that one okay. I did prefer the Goose Creek version, but this last Goose Creek version I had was like deading out. And then this is a cinnamon and clove buds. I want to say maybe 2020. Yeah, I love that candle. That candle is strong. Here's some more. I have a holiday champagne toast, hot cocoa and cream. Those are just staple candles. I did just get them this year, but like I do love those every year. Like I have to have one. So I just didn't care about buying some that I didn't get to burning. Here's a blueberry or ice blueberry biscotti. It came out with these glass lids. This was unnecessary. I think I got this at Candle Day, and so I paid a really good price for it, but I wasn't collecting. And then I also think I found this one the same. Cinnamon and clove buds. You guys remember I bought a lot at Candle Day. When you hear me, that just is one of my favorite scents. So I love spicy cinnamon. Not a lot of people do, but I do. And then look at this. I have a mint chocolate chip milkshake from Summer Sass, and it's still good. I think I still have the little, it came this way, but I threw a lid on it, but just to keep it like, you know, the scent in there. So there's that. Okay, 3 more from Christmas this year. We've got the Perfect Christmas. I love this one. I had gotten 2. I always burn this candle on Christmas Day. So I burnt through 1, and that was that. Holiday Cheers was good. It was kind of like a little boozy candle, but it was really light on the booze. So I like it though. So I didn't get a chance to burn it. So it'll be there for next Christmas. And then Salted Caramel Eggnog. I only had gotten like 1 of the butter rum eggnog with the little Santa on it. That was my favorite version of an eggnog candle, but this is pretty good. Okay, this is gingerbread marshmallow. This is another favorite at Christmas time. This one came out in 2020. And yeah, like I've said, I buy backups and I haven't had a chance to burn this one, but it smells good. Why am I smelling candles now? You will be here forever. And then I have 2 in this, this is the candle I want to love so bad. Peppermint Marshmallow. I did find 1 in the opaque red packaging and then 1 in this clear jar. And then I also burnt through 1 and I couldn't smell it like the whole time. But I was wondering if this would be good for a blend. So I'm going to just keep it until I think of a candle I want to blend it with. But yeah, I just kept 2. I grabbed 4. I returned 1 because I was like, this is never going to be a love. So I didn't need to back it up that hard, but it was one I was hunting for on Candle Day. Here's 3 more. Oh, one of my favorites. Please bring this back, Bath and Body Works. Mary Madeline cookie was so yummy. I love the cookie and I love the little orange. And I even get the almond. This one was really good. Chocolate grams. Every day I'm ready for a s'mores. Okay, I'm a s'mores soldier. I'm ready to go. And then gingerbread marshmallow, because again, I love it. This one was this year. Was this year's packaging? That's why I'm saying I can't be that girl for you guys. Like I can't remember, you know, I'm just here loving candles. I can't remember all the details, but I do respect those that have that knowledge. I think that's amazing. So these should probably go like this. So I have 2 of this one because I absolutely adored it. Winterberry Wreath. The lighting's getting weird, but we're almost done. It just was so different and unique. It was fruity, but it also had that vetiver. It warmed it up, made it a little spicy. And then I did grab one of these. I actually returned a couple of these. This was okay, but it wasn't what I thought it was going to be. So Blush Poinsettia was rose petals, green ivy, sweet marshmallow. It's sweet, but it's light. And I mean, when I got these lids weren't fitting, so I put a different lid on it. It's nice, but it's you know, vanilla bean marshmallow meets rosewater and ivy to me. I only needed one and I haven't even got a chance to burn it. So let's put these up here. Isn't this crazy? It's so hard to do. That's why I was just putting it off. But I still love sharing this with you guys. Not torture, but it's just like I have so many. Spiced gingerbread. Hello. I stick to what I like. This was from this year. I have a hot buttered rum. This is pretty good. I like it. You know, caramel. It's mostly caramel to me. And then another hot cocoa and cream because I can't be stopped. And then the last of the Christmas candles. And then we're going to wrap this up. And I'm going to try to get up off the floor. I got a cinnamon cider, Christmas cider. This is great. I love it. It's cinnamon and clove. It just smells like my grandma used to make cider for every family event. So, you know, with the cinnamon sticks on top and it was percolating. And this is a memory for me. Cookies with Santa, I went back and forth on. Remember this one? I was like, no, this is brown sugar. But then it was like one of those candles that gets better over time. As I went to the postburn review, I raved. But my current burn review was like, it's okay. This packaging was cute. The name was cute. I had to have one for my collection. Under the Christmas tree. This is like a cinnamon sugar pine, isn't it? Oh, no, this says eggnog. Okay, let me smell it. I can't even remember. Oh, yeah, this is just your Christmas scent with a little bit of a sweetness to it. But there's the packaging. Like, the packaging on this set, I was just so in love with. So, I think they did a much better job for Christmas than they did for fall. Fall was all over the place. But here's everything. So I'm going to do a scale up. And then I'm going to get off this floor and say goodbye to you guys. Okay, guys, I finally made it off the floor. No worrying about me. I wanted you to see my face. No, just kidding. But does anybody else do like a 10-point turn to get up off the floor? I wasn't filming that. It wasn't pretty. But yeah, that's my wall. I do still have to share with you my single wicks. The candles I keep out for burn rotation. I've been doing a little bit more intentional, like setting up 2 crates and like this is what I'm going to burn through for January, February, March. So I'm going to do all of that. I have scent works and some other things in a different video, but I've shared everything on this wall. Just so you know, this wall holds 288 candles and I only have like a spot for about 4. So I definitely have more than that, but I'm definitely going to share the numbers with you in part 2. So look forward to that. And then we're going to jump into some of my body care collection and my perfume collection. And I'm only sharing this because it was requested. So I hope you enjoy it. But yeah, let me know down below which candles I have that you remember, or which ones you think are backup worthy. Like I said, 3 is my backup now. So I'll typically have had 4, I'll burn through 1, and then I just save 3. And the reason I do that instead of 2 is because I used to burn 1 and save 1, then they would never bring it back. So then I was like, oh, I'll never burn this candle. So I didn't want that situation. So now 3, and then just after 3, I burn freely and I don't worry about it. But that is part 1 of my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was a long video. These collection videos will be because I got a lot of stuff. So I really appreciate it if you watched to this point, and I will see you in a video tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Bye.